So when it said unlock additional homestead space, I thought it meant there was like a storage space limit. So that's actually what all this extra freaking land is for, I guess. Is when we unlock another mastery level, something else is going to appear out there. What? Oh, what's up here? Homestead one. Homesteading mastery space unlock. Aha! Right, I see. Now, so we open up additional rooms in the house. Got it. Okay, so some of the rooms are locked off. Yeah, and the snow leopard cub's like, I want to get in! I'm scratching my way through. Oh god, there we go. Cats can squeeze through just about anything. Yeah. Alright, so there's just some rooms are locked out until we, you know, earn them. Can I use the furniture though? Really? We needed to be able to lay down on the bed. I'm just saying, ArenaNet, come on. But we can sit down on the sofa. Can't use the sips coffee emote while we're sat down though. Bad day. If you want this emote, you can earn it through Twitch drops. Boom. Perfect. Perfect placement right there. No, the coffee's the best. I know, and I love the fact that it's just an ongoing, like, you know, repeating emote. It's not just a one sip and then he puts the coffee in his back pocket. It just keeps going until you interrupt it, which is great. It's like the dance emote, basically. Because some of them, like, you know, you can cheer and you can clap and it's like a quick play and then it's done. But some of them are also repeatable, and this is one of the repeatable ones. It's great. Like, I don't have to keep on bringing it up. It's just there. It just does it. That is so good. He's like, let me just enjoy that aroma. And then he takes a sip and he's like, oh, yeah. I like this emote. It's so good. Okay. Oh, that's the back door. I'm just seeing what other space we have. A mudroom kind of thing, maybe, or a storage room. Yeah, it's like a little, it's like a little conservatory. Look at the stained glass. Oh, that's cool. Yo. Okay, I didn't really notice that at first. Nice. So yeah, we can get some nice stuff in here as well. Have like a little gun room, and then the basement is empty. I need a pool table down here, or whatever the, you know, Guild Wars 2 equivalent of pool is. I need it. Alright, so here's the test. I need to do a very specific thing. I'm gonna stand my dude on this stump. And I'm gonna go back to the character select. And I'm gonna bring my original character, Grimask the Norn Ranger, over here. If I can. I want to see if it's unlocked for every character. It should be. As far as I'm aware, everybody should get this ability. Same with spears. When you unlock spears with one character, everybody gets the ability to use a spear, whether they're playing through Janthir Wilds or not. You don't need to actually go do the spear training again. So, now out of curiosity, since we're in Lion's Arch, let me just go to the Asura Gate hub. I doubt very much there's going to be a homestead gate, but they've added new gates in here recently with Arborstone and the Wizard's Tower. There isn't one. And I doubt very much they put it anywhere else. They didn't put one in like the Postern Ward, Heart of the Mists. Yeah, there's just the usual raid stuff, and yeah, so they didn't add the two-way gate. Okay, just checking. All right, so yep, conjure a doorway. It'll act as an invite for other people in my party as well. That's good. I was kind of wondering, can we bring party members in? So if I had a party with someone and I conjure a doorway, they can go to it and go in my home instance. Okay, Baldwin is not standing where I left him. That's what I was just going to check. But he should be in here somewhere. Where is he? What's Baldwin doing? Like, I think they just randomly visit places? Like they just hang out somewhere? What's he doing? Need to find him now. Like, I want to see what this looks like when your other characters are hanging around in here. And I would expect him to be on the property, right? He's not just going to be somewhere way the fuck off in the middle of nowhere. And the skiff skins as well are the ones that your character that you're currently playing, like all the mounts actually are the ones that your characters are currently playing are going to be there. So because I don't think there's a way to specifically like tell a character to do something, like to be somewhere in here, so that when you come in that's where they are. What is Mr. Quiggles? How did I not notice this before? Show or hide Mr. Quiggles. Ooh. And Seymour Oxbone is in here as well. I don't have this guy unlocked on Baldwin, so that's interesting. He shows up here because my guy's a Grandmaster Chef. That's what this guy is. And that's when you get the redstone King Station and Seymour Oxbone. Yeah, interesting then. So Baldwin isn't here. I think I did read though that some people were saying they don't see their other characters in the homestead. He's not upstairs, he's not hanging out up here, so... Is he down in the basement? I swear to God, if he's hiding in the basement like some kind of creepy necromancer dude, nope, he isn't. And he's not in the sunroom, no. Okay. Well, Big Norn Man will sit in front of fire. And I'm going to bring more of my characters here first. The background on their character icons suggests, yes, they're in the homestead, because that's like the homestead behind it. Let's bring Alicef over here. A lot of these characters you guys don't see. You never see these guys, because I only ever really stream with Baldwin. I've swapped to Grimask once or twice, and I think I may have used my Char as well a couple of times. I still need to go through most of the story with most of these guys. Grimask is still in Icebridge Saga. I can't get past a particular mission that keeps timing out, or was doing for a while.
I know your face from my
Alright. I'm gonna get this. Rebel. We'll get back to the main story shortly. I will need to finish soon as well. Because I've got to go down. I've got to meet Shy out. She's gone to a meeting at the bank, which she will have probably finished by now, actually, because that was at 12:30. British Airways has emailed me. We value your opinion. My opinion is I don't need to use you guys anymore because I live in Canada, so... Put my phone on vibrate in case she needs to text me, but she's going to her parents' place, so, and I've got to meet her there in a little while. And then we're going to go webcam shopping for her. She needs a webcam still. Yeah, so they don't use the furniture. They don't stay on the furniture as well, which I kind of wish that's what would happen, you know? Like you'd pose them somewhere and they would still be there, you know? But it might be that it is actually bugged then, because there have been a couple. We had... Oh, wait, no, wait, no, there he is. Grimask. Dude. I love the Asura animations, by the way. I should play more of an Asura, really. But there's already a streamer who's kind of got that on lockdown. But look, when you get off the mountain, now she's like, wah! And the dodges are like little back flips and shit. And yeah, like all these cool little movements that you do. They're very cool. Like when you've got weapons selected and you stop, there's kind of like a sway. It's so good. Full of small characters in games, yeah. I mean, these are the Lalafels of Guild Wars, so... Wait, I can tell them to follow me around? Stay there then. Oh my god. Alright, so we found Grimask. He's here. How come Baldwin wasn't anywhere? We looked all over the place for him. I mean, I didn't look over here for him, but still don't see him anywhere. He's probably just hanging out in some obscure little place. Is he in the future bar room? He is. He's planning the bar. Okay, he's like, yeah. Yeah, I can see it right here. The bar, the fire pit, the freaking cafe tables, the lot. Okay, well, they are all here. That's good. I'm going to bring them all in real quick. And then we've got them here. Because they will all get XP boosts for resting in the homestead the next time I use them. Yeah, they do. They have such expressive animations. They really do. Like, so I've been watching Jesse Cox play since Endwalker, Final Fantasy XIV. I was watching all that. And some of the, like, emotes, some of the emote animations on Lalafels is just fucking amazing. You know? Like, I can't imagine some of them being better looking on bigger characters than what that one does. Anyway, this is Antolius Swiftrend, and he's like, where the fuck am I? What is this? This is the new home, bro. He's like, wait, who are these bears? Like, and yeah, the Char are pretty big people as well. They're like on a par with the Kodan and the Norn. Wasif's just chilling here. Okay, now here's an interesting thing. Do they have specific standing points? Then is Grimask always going to be over there? No, he's in a different place now. Okay. So when I choose different characters, they are going to be different people just hanging out in different places. Okay. It's not that I particularly care where they'll be at any time. Like, it's not like I'm going to need them to be anywhere. I'm just kind of getting an idea of how the mechanic works more than anything else. So, alright, let's bring more. 3 more characters to bring over here. Commander Courage! The Norn's very own superhero. Yeah, I've been playing around with this guy. I've been doing the personal story very slowly with him. He's still in it. I think he's in like the 3rd chapter at best. Or hasn't even started yet. And I've barely unlocked the map with him. But he is the Norn superhero. When I got these goggles from End of Dragons, I was like, bro, we need a superhero character. So I did it, level 8'd him with a booster. And yeah. Commander Courage knows no fear. What have I got here? Mail? Oh, he's got a birthday treat. Sweet treasure. Sweet treasure. Yeah. While we're here, just to show you the home instances, like every racial city, all 5 cities, have a home instance. This is the norm one. This is what the home instances have been. There's no customizability to it. Things just get put down. As you progress through the story, different NPCs appear, like Mechanist, Nin, and so on. This guy has nothing here right now. So it depends on the character you come in here with. There are the occasional merchants and stuff, and all of your nodes are just kind of scattered all over the place. Like the Christmas tree is over there, there's a Rillium over there, I think, and then upstairs as well. It's nice, you know, but it never feels like yours, because there's so many other people here. It feels like you just walked into a communal hall. He looks awesome, he does. I've been working on him for a little while now. Yeah, it just feels like you walked into a communal hall, basically. And none of it feels like mine. You know? That's been my big problem with the homes instances, is they aren't really homes. It never felt like it was just a place where shit ends up as you travel through and you unlock gathering nodes, and they're unlocked for every character as a result. But NPCs show up over time as well, like when I finally do Season 3 with this guy, there'll be a golem here called Mox, and things like that. So it never felt like a home, though. Not very private, yeah. Not mine. Because I can't do anything with it. All I can do is put stuff in it, but I can't do anything with it, you know? Like, I can't travel to it whenever I want, like this, and I can't fish in it, I can't ride around on my mount, I can't decorate it. Customized, you know? So it always felt like a misstep. On, like, every other MMO does this entirely differently when they give you a home. And this game never did, and now they're finally doing it. Good for them for doing it, but it's long overdue, you know? And I'm happy that it's here now. Yeah, potential gone to waste. That's what I felt. That's what I felt. This guy, I was going to give he's a thief. I didn't really dig the thief mechanic, but he's my tailor. I use tailoring with this guy. I haven't even, like, logged into this guy since Secrets of the Obscure. He needs to pick a relic. So yeah, I use this guy to craft my salad boy. This is the grove. This is the home instance. Sorry, the home city for the Sylvari plant people. Happy birthday! That as well. So, a thief is very hard to get used to. Like, some people can play this so well, and I respect it so much. I remember when 3 of us, myself, Jai, and a streamer friend of ours, Pixel1, were basically... here we go, look, we got Alasif and Commander Courage now. We went into World versus World. We found one enemy character, player, you know, because it's PvP basically. It's like PvP zone control, map domination type thing. And it was a thief. And they managed to almost solo all 3 of us. No one else got involved in the fight. We were just in the middle of nowhere, and, you know, they kept going into stealth and running away when we got them half dead, you know, and then they disappeared, and then they'd come back with more health again and continually just chipping away at us. And we couldn't catch them. And I was like, dude, to be able to do this, you've got to be skillful as shit, you know? So I respect it. Ads? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Welcome back now. So yeah, like I was saying, being a thief, like in this game, you've got to be very skillful. This one guy was able to almost solo all 3 of us. So yeah, this character I wasn't really playing, just randomly created, haven't even bothered with. This is a warrior, but I do use, or was going to be using her to open particular types of loot boxes. to get mid-level materials. So I'm just going to keep her at level 49, basically. And then, you know, if you open certain loot bags with a level 80 character, you only get high-end loot. And the market for the materials in them was crap. So that's why I made this person. Well, they're all just chilling out around here now. They're like, well, there's plenty of us, so we can... The more characters that are in here, the better it'll feel. Alright, back to Baldwin. I just turned the game off, didn't I? I feel like I need to just restart my game real quick, guys. This was intentional. Hold on. I was like, yeah, log out, get out of here. We're done. We're done. We're done with this shit. We're back. I'm glad I reinstalled the game on my SSD before this expansion, by the way. It makes it just so much faster. Maps were taking forever to load in after a while, so I was like, right, I'm going to put this on my SSD because I'm fed up with this. You know, and I didn't want all the new environments to be taking forever to load in and pop in over time, and... yeah. So yeah, this is cool. They do just kind of stand around, which I think after a while is going to feel a little lame. Like, they should be using the furniture and just hanging out in the house and, you know, emoting. That would be good. Like if I came in here and found a couple of them sitting, eating food or something, or somebody just sitting on the couch. And you can always tell them to shift if you want to use it yourself for whatever roleplay reason, you know. Alright, one. So head westward and journey into the wilds to the Kodan hunting outpost. Would be cool if they interacted, yeah, right. With the Fernie? What is the Fernie? Oh, the furniture, you mean? Yeah, it would be really good if they interact with furniture and such. Or if they were even just using... Like, the one thing I noticed is we don't have crafting stations in here. But eventually I imagine we can probably get that. That might be what the mastery unlock thing gives us. But if they were just using these, you know, like just generally mucking around and going through a random animation, they've got plenty of those for the NPCs, so they can just reuse some of them. You know, and like working the field, like tending crops and so on. They could just be stood there doing that on like a repeat animation, so yeah. And my other characters are just chilling over here, look. It just looks weird that they're standing around doing nothing. But it's a start. It is a start. Let's go to Lowland Shore. We'll work our way back through here. I'm thrilled that we got the... I've literally spent most of this stream dealing with the homestead, so... Oh! It didn't send us back to the town, though. It just put us back over here. Interesting. So where do we need to be? Ah, we need to be at the ranch. We'll just fast travel there. We need to be at the Warclaw Ranch. Alright, Bob, what's going on?
Our paths cross again, Wayfinder.
No.
Welcome to our hunting outpost. Here we prepare game to feed our village, as well as foster wildlife. Take only what can be repaid. That is our motto. Yet the tundra is not so benevolent. Nature's temperament is both nurturing and brutal.
This is awkward.
Generations spent here have taught us kinship is key to survival. And we lowlands have found no better friend than the journeykin. It'd do you well to spend some time bonding with them.
I think the cute top, probably.
Are worth the time.
Polite.
In the case of journeykin, it can mean the difference between life and death.
Okay, speak with Bob Vale again. Wizard Bunny. In the Cute Guild. Nice. Well played, I like it.
The journeykin have taken to you. Not surprising.
So I think they wanted me to do the heart here, but I've already done it today, so...
It is I who seek your aid in taming beasts of this land. Concurrent with your arrival, our council received reports of unidentified creatures roaming
Okay,
the
so this is how they're going to lorify the rock people
strangers
now.
among
Cool.
lands, or so we've deemed them.
What do you know about these creatures?
Little more than that they're unknown monsters, never before seen in the
Yeah, these are the
area.
things coming through the rifts.
After some debate, a scouting party was assembled to study their behavior. But as of late, we've lost contact. Upon request, your Malice and Keith have joined our search. So too, I ask your help on behalf of Claw and Council.
I'll
Keep going, I'm
convene with
listening.
Malice and Keith. Between the three of us, we can cover more ground.
Your alliance is versed in threats of the unknown. Our efforts combined improve chances of shepherding our scouts home. Take heed. A thick fog now rolls across the great tundra. Trust your journeykin to guide you.
Okay, cool. So head to the area where the missing Kodan scouting party was last seen. You know what is weird to me though? When we get into this emote, I take my cape off. It's like, I don't want to spill coffee on it, so, you know, gonna just whip that off real quick. Right, so I need to be over the other side. Over there, you say? Okay. So a scouting party was checking into these new weird creatures, and they're over here somewhere, you say. Defend the Kodang from the bog bodies, while they gather the peat. Well, that's not the area we need to be. It's down here. Ooh, I should get birthday cakes. Yo, somebody just leaving birthday cakes around? I should grab these flowers, because they will come in handy when we need to craft more homestead stuff. I could have stayed in there all day and started crafting furniture, but I also want to do the story, so we'll come back to decorating the homestead another day, another time. I just wanted to move all my characters in there for now. Okay, what have we got over here? It is. Here's the mission place.
There you are. Over here, Commander.
But to be clear, there isn't actually a queue to have to speak to NPCs, so they do have the ability to just talk to everybody at once. So you get your own instanced conversation with them. No, they weren't really in the queue, but that was kind of cool that it looked like they were. They were like, oh, I'll wait. I was like, what a polite wizard bunny you are. Hi, girls, what's up?
Any sign of the party?
Nothing yet. With any luck,
Follow the
scouts
loud
got
music.
turned around in this fog and simply wandered off course.
The more boots we have on the ground searching, the more likely we are to run into them. Barbed Veil insists the area is free of natural predators. Regardless, let's stay alert.
The area is free of natural predators. I see a river drake over there, so Barbed Veil don't know what the hell she's talking about. There's literally a predator right over there. But we're not going to talk about the predator right over there. Okay. We have achievements we can get. Ah, shit. Hang
It's
on.
never just a walk in the
Defeat
woods,
the
is it?
stranger spawn without dying. Find them within 5 minutes. Okay, we need to move on now.
Looks like we've hit a junction.
I'm having trouble getting a consistent read on our location. Out here, we'll have to rely on your war claw for navigation. See if it can point us in the right direction.
Alright, so use the war claw and sniff. Sniff for clues. There's a clue over here. Found a raging clue. What do we got? Bones! Pungent bones. Ugh. Given the nearby tracks, it seems to have come from the east of here. Let's go. So east is over here. Sniff. I don't smell anything. Okay. Sniff. Ooh. Hey.
Look out! Our friends are back!
Have more than enough of you.
Oh boy. Sorry, River Drake, I gotta kill these guys instead.
Which way, Commander?
Right here. You smell that? Awful. Let's try heading up the hill. Girls? Do I need to actually talk to you? Nope. Okay, you just delay me. I'm on a time limit here. There's literally a time limit to get an achievement, so let's go. No dawdles.
There's someone ahead!
Oh, here we go.
Strong. Nothing can save. Kill to the bone.
Oh boy, they brought a big daddy with them. Ooh. Ooh, he's bringing all the pain.
Nothing can save.
I think we're getting closer. But whatever we're getting closer to, I don't like it in the slightest.
Right. Examine the rots on the ground. I think it's just the way they were standing behind us. I know. He was like, oh, you know,
A survivor.
just, you know, take your turn. I remember though, wasn't there a thing with Final Fantasy XIV where a new, I don't remember which expansion it was, but with the new expansion, it was released and then one of the quests was, you know, being able to get into the instance for the story was bugged, and the person you had to speak to was like not able to talk to more than one person at once, and then they had like a long cooldown between people being able to get in again. And because the server was so full and it was creating like a backlog, and it was like everybody formed a queue. They actually in-game players formed a queue. I remember seeing a streamer showing it off, that because they were in the queue, you know, and like the next person that was at the front kept trying to get in, just hitting the repeat button until they were able to get in, and the queue moves forward. And that actually happened. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? That's awesome. But that was a thing in one game, not intentionally, just because of, you know, server. Well, leave the bug alone. Oh. Oh. Oh, you angered the bug lord. Well done, Keith. This is why we don't touch things. Oh my god, what is this? We're like, well. Yeah, stranger danger, get away! Don't take the candy that it offers you.
Swallowing spines in the filth they create for themselves.
It talks? Oh my. So they're not just mindless beasts like we thought the Cryptus were originally as well. She's a champion blighting beast. Can I get on my Warclaw and use the... Oh, no, we took it down. Good. He took his bar away. Man, he's doing fear interrupts on me and I don't like it.
Slacking takes the heat. Need to keep cautious.
Gladly.
Let me get out of that shit. There you go. Knock it down. Slap it around. Shit. Oh god, he pulls. Yeah, we almost got this guy. He's toast. Is that all you got, rot beast? Bring that shit. Ah, I'm over here now. Wahaha. Get wrecked.
Where are you going?
Malice.
Oh, Malice?
Done yet.
Oh shit, we're gonna lose Malice. She's dead.
For her, it's running out. She needs a healer.
It's a marathon, Malice, not a sprint. Calm down.
Kate's right. We go for help first. Then we talk to the council.
Fine. But this goes beyond just the council. We need to notify the Alliance.
Yes, that too. Yeah, notify the Tyrian Alliance. It's good.
Bodies identified.
Unless you want one more to identify, let's move.
Once she's safe, I'll contact Krisha. Have her call for an emergency meeting.
I achieve things. I'm an achiever.
Don't call me an overachiever. Hey, see, look, we got mastery points for doing this. Completed missing in action. Nice. Another stash of Ursus Oblige. And, whoa, that filled my bar. Mastery. Oh, I've earned levels? Crafting levels? What is... Oh, that's in the Adventure Tome, because I haven't leveled up any crafting with this guy. That's like the tutorial achievements. Your handiworker rating has increased. New recipes are available. Shut up. Handiworker. Right. So it will go up as we do the mastery track as well. So we're up to a 75. And new recipes. We got decorations. I think we already had all these. Utensil rack was new. Cool. Steel pan. Yes. The brazier. Yes. We need that for the bar. Armchairs, vanities, timber stools. We got rugs, soup kettles, kitchen hearth. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna make the best damn bar up on that overlook. We got dividers as well. Yes. And then there's other stuff coming up here that we will eventually get to. I like how you can't make a snow pile until you're at like 225. I can't heap up snow until 225. Okay. Armor stands, bookshelves, chairs, planters, shrubs, tables, torches. Oh, there's going to be torches, tables, stools, the lot. Yeah, so these are all the new ones that we just got. Deep pots as well. Oh, right, I was thinking plant pot. It's a freaking cooking pot. Yay. Everyone okay?
I've got my hands full with an injured Coden and a riled Char, but I'm fine.
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
imagine the
What a
Alliance
day.
is going to act fast. You should prepare your account of what happened here.
That's how it's done.
All right. Malice. What fight that was? Are you okay?
Is that what I think it was? I'm okay, I'm fine.
That wasn't a Cryptus,
I
no.
don't know for sure.
That was something
Could
else.
have been. Maybe. I need to call Krisha.
Yeah, you go tell Krisha what happened here. Let me go check on Graced by Fire now. Like, this guy's just... She's just over here like, anybody gonna help me? Hi, you okay? I can't talk to her. Okay, no. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh, honeyflower. Forlorn, I love the look. Oh, I like the look. A very kind of Yojimbo kind of thing going on. Like my tentacle? Ew, what the fuck, bro? I know, right? Okay, so where... Oh, let's see, where do we need to be? Read the letter from Krisha. Emergency session? No shit. Let's call an emergency meeting. Emergency session of the Tyrian Alliance. The Tyrian Alliance has called an emergency session to address the recent reports coming out of Janthir. This threat must be addressed immediately. Return to Lion's Arch at once. Details to follow. She ain't messing around, is she? The tentacle? I know, right? Oh, no, that's the wrong. You know what? I don't plan on doing too many tiers. I'm just gonna set that as the J key now. Okay. Travel. My homestead. But I'm gonna go through the Lion's Arch Gate because I'm cheap and I don't want to pay for the waypoint. So I don't need to do that. We'll probably do this last little bit here. I feel like, is this perhaps of like Act 1 maybe? How do I figure that out? It would be in the story journal, Janthir Wild Act 1. Doesn't really say, does it? Unknown territory, strangers among strange lands. Yeah. Strangers Among Lands. So this is still part of Act 1. Okay. Maybe this will be like the last bit of Act 1? I don't know how many chapters there are per act, so... Alright. I got a buzz. That might be Shy saying, when are you coming down here? No, she's just telling me she's gotten to her mum and dad's place. Wow, she must have had a long meeting then. Like an hour later. Are we having it at the post-term ward, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, we're over at the guild headquarters. Got it. It's already been an hour? It has. Been streaming this now for 3.5 hours. I'm having so much fun with this one. I thought I'll say it again, I thought Secrets of the Obscure was good, but then over time I started to not really enjoy my time with it. This is better. This is way better. This is much better than Secrets of the Obscure, like the way that it plays. They're not... In Secrets of the Obscure, too much of the story progression was like, okay, so you've done a little story instance thing, go talk to some NPCs to give you some broader context, and then they'd be like, we need to prepare for the next bit, so you should maybe just help out around the place. And all it was fill the progress bar by doing map events. And they repeated the use of that mechanic several times to the point that it started to frustrate me. This isn't the same. This is like actual go somewhere to do a very specific thing, and I prefer that. That's called telling a story. The other bit just came off as busy work, but ArenaNet are transitioning into this new way of releasing. Like, you know, buy the expansion, get chapter 1, and then a few months later, the next chapter comes out, the next chapter a few months after that, and then the finale after that. And that was their first jump into that after coming off of the back of End of Dragons. So, and you know, COVID slowing down their development at the time as well, although it's not as bad at that point, but still. You know, they were playing catch up with themselves internally is the point. So maybe Secrets of the Obscure I won't say suffered because of that, but it may have been affected because of that. So I didn't fully enjoy everything about Secrets of the Obscura and how the story played out. The story itself was good, but what we got to do to get through it, I wasn't as, happy with. They're like, go do a bunch more rifts. And I'm like, really? I've done plenty. I get it. I understand the mechanic. Why are you making me do it repeatedly to get the next bit of story? This game isn't doing that now, and I like it.
This is where your alliance congregates.
Yeah, it's new,
I hope
kind
this
of.
isn't overwhelming.
The stories from this trip will make good fodder when I return. Gossip sits in their bellies like a fresh harvest.
You'll get plenty
I'm
of that.
loving the Lowland Codan.
How can I prepare you
It's
for the
so
audience?
good.
Honey wine.
Yeah, it's grindy and tiresome is how I would describe it.
I'll be fine. We've hosted travelers over time, with little more to bargain besides information. I'm not unaware of the world. Just been a long time since we've needed to seek aid from others.
You and I are aligned, at least.
Good. After you, Wayfinder.
Alright. Isgaran, you decided to just show up normally this time instead of like a big swirly portal in the middle of the room and upsetting everybody. Thank you for that, because that was difficult. That made shit harder. No, Caladris, though, is like, oh my god, a bear! I'm like, it's okay, Caladris, she's not going to eat you. It's fine. I know you guys have also been, a little closed off from the world, like the Codan have, or these Codan anyway. Hey, Yix, what's up? It's been a while, the Vigil are here, and so are the Order of Whispers, and Laranthir is he from the Derman Priory, Laranthir, or was he from the Vigil as well? I don't remember, but anyway, yeah, some of the Orders of Tyria are here. They weren't here earlier, and now they've shown up. Can I talk to some of these people to get a little more? No, they don't have any interactivity. Queenie, how's it going? How's the feet? Still not wearing shoes? Good. I don't want to make it weird. We're just going to get past that real quick. She walks around barefoot all the time and people get really fucking weird about it. Empress in the house, I mean. Ludo, look. We will have no throwing of fists this time. She was ready to spill blood in the last meeting. She was literally like, I'm watching you. And I'm like, fucking calm down, love. All good. Bram still rocking the beard, I see. It suits you. It's good. Yeah, so we've got the same assortment of chappies with a few new additions. The Orders finally showed up. And Stoics with me.
All members are present. Welcome, leadership from the Pact. Finally.
Yeah.
The room is
Where's
getting fuller
Logan,
by the
though?
day.
Well,
We
putting
can
him and
begin.
Jenna in the same room is a little
We thank the
too
council
soon
for
still.
their discretion and speed. Your summons said as much, but recent developments are troublesome.
Are the cryptids back? Are they
No,
not so
no.
contained?
No, the Cryptus. No.
Warden Frode, your report?
A Titan has been sighted in Janthir. A few of my astral ward in the area got a good look after it fled into the bay.
These guys are called Titans.
I've certainly read of them. The burning of Ascalon, the door of Komali,
Yeah.
stories filled with deception.
Need to re-research what the Titans are.
Yes, multiple first-hand accounts of a giant insectile beast. The ward is gathering all the readings we can.
Our records are likely dated, mind you. And this one may be more evolved than the hive we've encountered before.
Luckily, the commander was in the right place at the right time. Witnessed the attack alongside Kaith and Imperator Malice.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's convenient. Counselor,
It's all true. While working with
Are you suggesting I
Ward in Janthir,
summon the
we
beast?
encountered the Codan of Harvest Inn. We
Here's
sought
one.
to establish diplomatic bonds with them on behalf of Queen Jenna when the Titan attacked. Its spawn kept us busy while it fled into the bay, smart enough to avoid a fight. But my experience is limited. Today I've brought Stoic Alder, the claw of the lowland coat, to share his.
Vacate the podium. You have the floor.
Noticed a change 3 seasons ago. The wildlife reacted first. They fled south. Bearkin went missing. We kept our suspicions level. It could have been any great creature. Janthir is fierce. But then, the land started to sour. I assumed it was your cryptus. But those ones attacked our mines, not the grasslands. This is a very different beast. My bearkin have lived in Janthir longer than your cities have stood tall. We know danger well. We respect its boundaries. But this being mats my fur. Whatever a Titan is, whatever this creature seeks, we should be cautious. The fact that he's taken refuge near the ruins of Bavanisos paints an uncertainty that we shouldn't allow.
Taking refuge in a former Mersat ruin? It's a little worrisome.
How many are there? One, you say?
That we've confirmed. He fled
big
to
guy
the
was
north
one.
while his spawn
Plenty of
kept
little
us
ones.
distracted. Even the little one was nasty.
Titans are not solitary. We'd know if there were 20. But I'd expect at least 2, maybe 6.
Always 2 there are.
Count their spawn.
Master and an apprentice.
What does the Astral Ward advise? This feels like the definition of your expertise.
I'd like to hear that too. The Astral Ward should offer the Scepter of Ore.
Jesus, fine.
Lady Livia, do I want to know
Oh,
what
Livia.
happened to the poor guards stationed at the door?
I haven't protected that thing for a century and a half for it to collect dust and foul memories. Lost to time, I thought.
You have the scepter?
We do. The lady surrendered it not long ago. Safer in my reserves than a velvet crypt beneath divinity's reach.
You know it's a good idea, Iskarin.
I don't know this legend. What is this Scepter of Ore? A weapon?
Legavo. Cast from raw magic by the seers. It was made to control beasts from the mists.
A solution perfectly sculpted to our problem. The answer is dropped into our laps.
The scepter should remain dormant.
And why's that, Your Majesty?
Pick a legend. That is a history caked in blood. All of its wielders have met some ill-carved fate.
Besides myself, of course. And she looks great.
Until we know
She's
what
not
we're
quite
dealing
human.
with, I'd sooner pick up a sword again than leave our fate to archaic mysticism.
Stubborn as Linus.
Many hundreds of years old.
Mother would be horrified.
Enough! Are we walking on coals? Queen Jenna, if you don't see this as feasible, what do you propose?
The scepter is an extreme solution to a fresh problem. We should send the commander back to Janthir to learn more.
Yeah, let's not resort to the nuclear option straight away.
We don't know nearly enough about the threat at hand, or how useful a scepter would be here.
Well, I think we should get it over with and just try the damn thing. What are we risking here?
This creature is
lot.
closer to my borders than yours. And Stoic Alder's Coden are even closer. Harming our people is the risk.
Letting this thing roam about is just as dangerous to them.
It's almost as dangerous as siding with the Ice
The
Brood
scepter could do much worse.
to
We are
fight the
simply at an
destroyers.
impasse.
Then
How'd that
what
end?
do we do?
We vote on it.
Vote? What is this, a
It's a
democracy?
sound motion. We did form the alliance for a reason.
Someone will be disappointed with the decision. or dead.
Ideally, these titans, and not us.
The Queen is right. I don't think everyone is going to agree.
And so we vote. Take some time to think. When everyone is prepared to make their decisions and has returned to their places, we'll begin.
Okay, well. Yeah, welcome to Tyrian politics, Stoic. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Who should I talk to first? I mean, I am human. I should maybe talk to the Queen for... Oh, Livia first has an additional bit of chit-chat. Alright. Livia, so, how's immortality treating you? If you are immortal, I never quite figure on that. Wayfinder, having fun? Can you tell me about the scepter? What do you want to know? Why is it so dangerous to use?
The Seers are frustrating collaborators.
Yeah, there's one over there
Overly
still.
Fond of sharing. You saw how specific and arcane the Shining Blade was. Legavo is similarly complex. It tests the will of its user, judges their intent. If the user is found wanting, well, those names have long been lost to time.
That kind of weapon, okay. Like Thor's hammer, but like 10 times more judgmental. How are you able to wield it? I was not wanting. End of discussion.
Isn't it obvious?
I was worthy.
It saw my intent to bring the White Mantle and their Mersat overlords to ruin for their abuse of the Bloodstones. The sacrifices, King Jaden's death. Ignore me. Musings from long ago. It offered me vengeance. I sent many enemies of Kryta to their oblivion. Probably liked the blood. It was fortunate that Isgarin and I crossed paths when we did, though. Even I have limits. As for you, well, you don't lack for will. Even death couldn't stop you. I wouldn't bet against you.
I mean, it didn't stop me. I came back from Grant's domain, so death didn't stop me then. I went and said to death, "Nuh-uh, open that door and let me back out there. Fuck you." Why do you think the scepter would be helpful here?
Before those unfortunate bandits, and then myself, its prior wielder was, let's just say, a little problematic. Vizier Kilbron. He was responsible for sinking ore. I'm sure you've heard that particular story many times.
I've been in his study.
While the scepter wasn't responsible for the cataclysm, it was a very dense situation. Whenever a god is involved, and especially a fiendish one at that, certain cultural anxieties come to light.
Gods are anxiety-inducing, you say?
It was cast to control creatures from the mists. Kilbron used it to control the Titans. There is risk, certainly. We don't know how well it works, or if it does anymore. But we should try.
Okay. Queenie. Giving my cat some pets there. Commander, you have seen the consequences of rash actions. Using the scepter as a mistake. Anything the White Mantle has touched should never be trusted. Like what you did when Branded were at the gates of Evenhawk? You're right. Caution is going to be critical. There will be blood with or without the scepter, Your Majesty. I will see to it. Held their skulls high. No, we should have caution. The Titans have not yet pushed into the mainland. We have time. Let's hope we don't regret
I wish they
that.
could understand that what seems like an easy solution is often muddied with complication. But the final call is not mine. It can't be if we seek genuine unity. But whatever is chosen, we will live with it.
I can't talk to a niece. I can't get any chit-chat with Ayumi and Caladris and Zaim over here? Like, well, these guys are having a pretty animated discussion, you know, like... Ayumi is talking to Caladris about life in Janthir, and Caladris is like, yeah, I lived behind a wall for a long time and didn't talk to anybody. Until that time when I had to, and then I met a really strange Sylvari who was very snarky. It's like, okay. Krisha! Making all the points. If Ritlock was here, he wouldn't hesitate to use the scepter. No, he didn't hesitate to use Sahothan, actually. So he'd be just like, fuck it, give me that. And dive in there. And I'd be like, God fucking damn it, he's off to the mists again and is going to come back with even more weird powers. He'd dive in without a thought, just like before, and suffer the consequences afterwards. So do whatever Ritlock wouldn't do? That's not a bad plan. You wouldn't hesitate to save lives. I'm with Ritlock. Unlike the time, the scepter is not in the hands of a mad god. That's a good point. Yeah. I'm gonna go with this. Do whatever Ritlock wouldn't do? No, I've made my decision, Commander. Well, let's hope it's the right one.
But I think I know my stance. We'll see how this resolves.
Ludo. Fools. Surrounded by fools. Magic, like anything, is a tool. We would not misuse the scepter. How can you be so naive, Ludo? Counselor, please, all of us have faced disaster. Let's not sow division now. Or diplomacy means accepting the decision regardless. Or you're right, the risks are high, but letting the Titans run amok is worse. Why can't I have an option in here that is quite literally what I said earlier? Oh, really? So the first solution is often the best solution, like you siding with Ryland Steelcatcher, who was now basically Jormag's champion, inviting the Ice Brood into your home to fight the Destroyers because you thought it was a better option. And who did we end up having to fight in the end? The Ice Brood! That worked well. So let's not just grab the next big thing and go, let's wave this around and try to fix things. Diplomacy means accepting a decision regardless. Fools. I'll give you some space to cool off.
If we have a solution, we should use it. If the Astral Ward is so powerful, they owe us a demonstration.
She's not wrong though, but controlled demonstration. I mean, you're starting to sound like Inquest to me here, Ludo. Empress, how's life? I never thought I'd say it, but dealing with June is easier than dealing with this. Oh my god, don't remind me. Panthers are not afraid of taking risks, but Jenna is right. Risk without thought leads to tragedy. Empress, you used dragon magic to help your people. Is this so different? You did, but they did it in a very controlled way with the dragon's consent, so I don't see the same comparison here. We literally thought she was siphoning, like their people were siphoning dragon magic, like they captured Su-Won and were stealing her power, but it was like, no, Su-Won is giving them the power. So there was an element of like control on all points. We can't calculate the risk yet, I'll go with that. Janthir has had enough tragedy, Commander. I know what I have to do, fair enough?
Thankfully, Janthir had not yet closed its borders before the events Dagonet described. I've read of the Titans, and I've read of all that connected them. Abaddon, Shiro. It feels too complicated to make a sudden choice.
Yes, I've seen what Shiro did.
Caution, but I see it in your eyes already.
Jade Wind and all that literally turned the whole area into jade with magic. Like, really? Let's see what Isgaren's gonna advocate. I'm starting to regret my decision to open up the ward to the world. Our hands are tied, and half of these delegates are voting on things they know nothing about. Part of being a part of the world is accepting you can't stand alone, or it's enough that the ward is joining the fight this time. They know the scepter has a bloody history. They don't want that replicated. Now let's go with this one. First one. We have things far worse than the scepter locked away. Yes, please keep them locked away. If they are afraid of it, I doubt they are ready to learn the real truth of the world. Alright, let's worry about the scepter for now. We'll worry about the Infinity Gauntlet later, okay?
I don't disagree with caution. The risk is critical.
You keep those Infinity Stones locked away.
But I will abide by their decision. Historically, if the Ward needed to take action, we simply took it. I must wait now. I don't want to regret this.
Yeah. That and, you know, the Cauldron of the Cosmos and shit. Just leave it all locked up. It's all good. Dagonet. What must our new Kodan ally think of us watching us bicker like saplings? They're an old race, deriving wisdom from thousands of years of history. We should stand together, not brawl. We cannot leave our ally to wither on the vine. I like the twist of words there. That wisdom will tell them to be cautious. We shouldn't risk anything. Yeah. I must stand by my decision, Commander. Think on yours. For Kodan's sake, I hope it's the right one.
I don't know, Commander. I'm prone to agree with the Queen's hesitation. We know so little.
Counselor Iman. How's the Luna these days? I don't get back there nearly enough. It's all the sand, I just don't like it. It's very itchy in certain places. Dragons, rogue gods, plagues, a lich. Why not the return of the Titans? I know. Your people have suffered enough already, why not use the scepter? Or your people are survivors, and now we need the help of the Kodan to survive. Purge the Titan. No, we'll go with this one again, the middle one. No purging. Perhaps, but none of these problems had easy solutions either. Yeah, if only they had.
Queen Jenna invited me to the Alliance. I didn't think things would spice up so quickly. Ilona has a long history with events such as this. I know my response. Think on yours.
Yeah. I like the turn of phrase there. Spice. Right. Scarty. Ludo may be a blowhard, but that doesn't mean she's wrong. We could not let the risk of what the scepter could do to eclipse what we know the Titans are doing. But it is dangerous, we know that. Stacking one problem on top of another doesn't seem wise. Yeah. Another day, another crisis. Let's hope caution does not prevent the proper response. We'll see what the others think.
I hear everyone's concerns, but between us, I don't know. We've endured so much pain already. Can you blame anyone for wanting to end things quickly?
Kinda speaking from experience here, leaning on ancient magic isn't worth the cost.
Yeah, you tell him, Bram. Wouldn't it be awful if we bring the scepter out and then somebody steals it from us while we're drunk? Not that that's ever happened before, right, Bram? No.
The last delegate has returned to their podium. It is time. All in favor of utilizing the Scepter of Ore to combat the Titan threat, say yay. And those who oppose, preferring the commander return to Janthir to conduct further research, nay.
We're all so shy. I'll start. Nay. Nay.
Yay.
Yay! A firm nay.
Nay. Krisha.
Yay.
Nays have it, it seems. I'm going back to my home. I mean to cast my vote. No rash choices, nay.
Nay.
And we will not be using the scepter. More research is critical before we make such a call.
And when we do need the scepter, are we voting again?
We very well might, Counselor. For now, we are investigating the threat. If more action is needed, we will approach that. Imperator Malice, Kaith, and the Commander will return to Janthir with Stoic Alder immediately. Learn all you're able.
Stoic Alder, do your people have a secure route into the Isles? If Iskarin is correct...
And I am.
Then we should expect the worst. At least one Titan has returned to Tyria.
I've sent scouts to map the ruins before. We can approach from the south, take the river inland, and establish camps. These things threaten my home, my son. My spear will aid this alliance.
Adjourned.
Well, even with my yay, I think it would have just tied, right? So then there would have probably been like a tie break and it would still come around to, you know, we're not going to use it yet. Alright, well, let's... Ludo's just having a conversation with her reflection in the window, like, can you believe these fucking idiots? We should use it. Ludo.
Foolish. What a silly decision. One more bad report for the Arcane Council.
Oh no, you're giving us an F on our performance review?
Move along.
Jeez, I don't like Ludo. I kind of liked her at first, and then I was like, oh, here's a down-to-earth person. It's like, no, she's just prickly.
Any strong feelings about the vote, you two?
I'm happy with the result. When we're dealing with gods, or creatures that pretend to be gods, caution must be observed.
Actually, no, he wasn't. He was a god. He was pretending to not be Balthazar.
There's no way to know until we do our research.
It's certainly not my place. I'm just the royal messenger to the Dominion's great house, after all.
Just the royal messenger. She is very modest.
Aladris, you're amazing. We only got to see you for a short time, but you're amazing.
I see the want to dissolve the problem swiftly, and I also see the need to be patient.
Politics can be very delicate indeed, and knowing the song behind your opposition's march is critical in informing your own.
Sure don't envy you two. I just hope this gets cleaned up before anyone else gets hurt.
Yeah, we only got to know her for like one dragon response mission in Icebrood Saga, and I was like, I like this person, I want more. And then we didn't get to see them afterwards. Like, okay. Pretty sure.
Imperator, I would watch your tone.
Oh.
Anyone but me might disapprove. My tone?
Oh.
My tone is fine. It's your logic that isn't. This is a Titan we're dealing with. What they did to our people.
Awful. And the things they made us do were worse. But that doesn't mean we should turn to some cursed wand. I hear
Cursed wand.
I agree. But you're Ash. Collecting data and understanding every corner is how you rose to Imperator. So, are you level-headed enough to return to the field? Yes. Are you sure? Yes.
Yeah, Grisha laying down the law. And yeah, like, I'm surprised Malice isn't on the side of we should investigate further. Like, we see that Ash doesn't run too deep in her blood to the point where she can't think of anything other than being an intelligence gatherer. She's like, they fucked with us for a long time, those Titans, and that's like the worst part of our whole history. We should just smash them right now. You know, like, that's good. I like breaking out of the archetype. There's something that she's passionate enough to believe in.
What was it like? Horrifying. We've faced many threats.
Just take her out of her personality.
But this time felt different. I don't want to catastrophize and call it an omen, but this creature escaping or entering from the mists is a scary concept.
You're not catastrophizing. Things that used to be rare suddenly feel like a routine season.
Jen?
I wouldn't have advised that call, my queen. I think there's a better option, a smarter option.
It's good you're not her advisor, then.
This is why I don't keep both of you on my shoulder at the same time.
Devil and angel, or two devils rather.
You are welcome to express your opinion, but I do not share it.
I only have enough space for one devil on my shoulder. I can't have both of you. Ram!
Well, I can't argue with the majority. Their suspicions must be warranted. I just don't want more destruction.
Neither do I, brother.
Again, ask Bram what happened last time we got some legendary god-slaying type weapon. It didn't go well. Well, it could have gone well. It was helping us for a while till it fell into Ryland's hands. Izzy.
Iskarin, must I remind you that we are trying to prove a point in our participation here?
And if we weren't in this alliance, the Titans would be taken care of.
That the Astral Ward does not make quick decisions. We think things through. And you don't know that. We have so few members now. The Spire may be irreparable. And you are tired, my friend. We all need each other. Tyria isn't safe from the mists anymore.
I like that we're seeing internal divisions as well in the groups. Like, this is good.
Welcome to Tyrian politics.
I don't.
He's like, Jesus Christ.
My mate was the Globetrotter. I prefer the personal politics of the village council. The Isles should make us nervous. The lowlands are familiar, but we never stay long. If you haven't heard my warnings yet...
Starting to get a good idea.
Remain honest, and we'll wash our paws of this. We meet in Janthir.
Yeah. All to harvest. Oh no! Oh, this poor guy. He's like, oh god, what the hell happened? Livia, what do you do to this poor man? He's just doing his job. That was uncalled for. Like, Jesus. Now we know how Livia got past the guard. Ooh, she bonked him on the head and he turned into a Looney Tunes character. That's not on. That's just, that ain't cricket. Come on. Oh, he's like, hi, mind if I barge in? What happened to the guard? He's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about him. He's good. Alright. Well, guys, I really have to go. Shai texted me like over a half hour ago, like, come down when you're ready. I haven't gotten back to her, so do not want angry wife. Oh.